I'm a little nervous. She's not really the moment. It's kind of cute. The face is coming together, baby. Hopefully I'm not gonna regret that. I wanna know. Oh, the nose? Shook. I don't know. Ooh, she's cute. Hey girl, what's up? Welcome or welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Faye, and for today's video, we are doing a cute little chill get ready with me. I wanted to try out some of the products that I hauled for you guys in my Sephora haul, and then I also just pulled out some new products from Sephora that I haven't tried yet. So yeah, I needed to get ready, so I figured I would sit down, turn the camera on, and give y'all a quick little first impressions on some of these products. So if you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, and let's go ahead and get into it. Okay, so I went ahead and zoomed you guys in. First up, let's go ahead and moisturize these lips. I showed you guys in my haul that I picked up this cute little holiday set from Lawless, and you can see one of them is already missing. I've already pulled that out and put it in my purse, but I have only tried the like clear ones of these from them, so I figured today I would try out one of their tinted ones just to see like how much tint you get and how it looks on the lips. So I'm going to use the shade Velvet, which is the kind of like mauve tone shade, and just see. I think these are so cute too. Okay, so you get like a slight tint, but it's nothing crazy. Like this basically just looks like my lips, but again, this is perfect for, you know, just throwing in your purse, having something that you can take with you on the go. So I'm just gonna let that marinate on the lips while we get ready. And for the eyes, I'm gonna be using the Patrick Ta Major Dimensions eyeshadow palette. This is the all matte palette, which I have been wanting to get ever since he launched. So I'm gonna go ahead and prime my eyes and add some e.l.f. Line and Define eye tape on my eyes, and then I'll be right back and we'll jump into the eyeshadow palette. Okay, so eyes are prepped. I just used a little bit of concealer and set it down with a translucent setting powder. If you're interested in the products, I'll include a link for you guys down below. But let's go ahead and get into this eyeshadow palette, which is gorgeous. So this is what it looks like. Again, like I said, all of these shadows are matte. And then there's two creams over here, a black and a brown. So yeah, let's figure out something. I don't really have like an exact look that I want to do, but I'm very excited to play in this palette. So let's just see what we come up with. Okay, so I think first up, I'm just gonna prep the crease, and I'm gonna go in with these two shades right here. I'm just gonna mix them together and blend them throughout the crease as the transition color. Okay, so that blended out really nice and smoothly. So next up, I'm gonna go in with these two shades on the bottom, some of the cooler tone shades, and use those to kind of add a little bit of dimension in the crease. Okay, so that's how that looks. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little nervous because you guys know I don't typically do cool tone shades on my eyes at all, but we're gonna keep pushing. I'm actually gonna do something now that I haven't done in a while, and that is cut the crease. We're taking it back, okay? We're taking it back to the times of the cut crease eyeshadow looks, but I feel like it would look good with this. So I'm just gonna go in with my Too Faced Born This Way concealer in the shade Sand, and I'm gonna use that to cut the crease just so we can define that area a little bit. Okay, so the crease is cut. Next up, I'm gonna go in with these two lighter shades. I don't even know if you guys will be able to see because of my lights on camera. Okay, so that's probably a better representation of these two shades. It's basically like a beige shade and then a cream white, and I'm gonna mix those together and apply them on top of where I just cut the crease. Okay, so that's how that looks. I feel like I want to add a little bit more warmth on the lid. So right in between this outer V shade and the lid shade, I'm gonna mix these two shades right here and use that to kind of be a transition between those two colors. Okay, so this is how the eyes are looking. I feel like it's giving fall vibes. I was a little nervous for a second, but It's kind of cute. She's kind of cute. I feel like this is really taking me back to like back in the day, like OG YouTube, when we just used to come on camera and play in makeup and come up with stuff. I really feel like that is what this is giving, because I literally sat down and had no idea what I was gonna do. I just knew I wanted to play in this eyeshadow palette, and it's coming out kind of cute. So on top of this, I do want to go in and add this moon dust. I think this would be super cute. This is the Urban Decay Moon Dust eyeshadow in the shade Space Cowboy. This has been like going viral on TikTok. But before I do that, I want to go ahead and do my liner, which is why I laid these down so we can get us a nice crisp line. So for my liner today, I'm actually going to use this black cream shade in here. I want to do like a smoky kind of liner. So I'm going to lay down the cream first and then blend it out with the eyeshadow. So now that we have the liner on, I want to go in and kind of smoke it out a little bit. So I'm going to be mixing, I think, the black and the brown. So these two shades right here. This black looks like it's going to be like super, super black. So I'm going to lean a little more into the brown, but just add a little bit of the black shade. And then I'm going to use an angled brush to kind of just go over the liner and smoke it out a little bit. Okay, so a couple of things. Number one, when you're doing cream liner and you plan on smoking it out, you don't have to worry too much about keeping the line like super precise, because you're gonna go in on top of it to smoke it out. But number two, if you get this palette and you use the creams, keep in mind that, which I didn't realize this until just now, the creams actually set down pretty quickly, which is actually a good thing, especially if you're planning on using it as liner or like in your waterline. You want something that is gonna dry relatively quickly. But baby, I was not prepared, okay? The liner looks good. It looks really good actually. I didn't realize it was gonna dry down that quickly. So it didn't give me like the full smoky, sultry vibes that I was going for, but I do still think it looks good. And also this black eyeshadow right here, oh, she's black. She's dark. She's real dark, and I love that. Okay, so now let's go ahead and get into this Urban Decay eyeshadow. Like I said, if you follow any of the makeup talk, then you probably have seen this. This has been going super viral, and I've had this for a minute, but I just have never used it. So when I saw everybody talking about it, I was like, let me go ahead and pull this out and see what it's giving. So I'm thinking that this will be pretty to just tap right on top of my eyelid, like right on top of the matte shades, just to give it a little something extra. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and we'll see what it's giving. Okay, wait, can y'all see? That is so, wow. That really just took this to the next. Wow, that is so pretty. Okay, you guys see this eye, right? Just the matte eyeshadow. Like, she's cute, but you know, she's not really the moment. And then this side, oh yeah, okay. I see now. I see why the girls have been going crazy for this. This is definitely one of those shadows that if you feel like you did your makeup and it's just not giving, this the one. This the one right here. This is so wow. I'm actually shook. And it works out for me that my nail is broken on this finger, because I can really just get right up in there. Wow, that is so pretty. Okay, if you don't have this, you need this, especially with the holidays coming up. Like if you have like Christmas parties or like anything coming up where you're gonna be going out and you wanna give a little something, like, you know, you wanna take it up a notch, you need this right here. So I will definitely link this for y'all down below. I cannot believe I have had this for so long and just have never pulled it out. That is gorgeous. Okay, so I went ahead and zoomed you guys out a little bit. Also went ahead and popped on a lash. This lash is from Ardell. I'll have it linked for you guys down below. Love these lashes. They've been like my go-to when I want something a little bit extra but also still natural. Love these, and I'm obsessed with the eyes. If you watched a couple of videos back when I did my full face of my Sephora favorites, this like glitter in that video, also I kind of did like a shimmer shadow on top, but this is what I was trying to accomplish with that like pressed shimmer shadow. This vibe is what I was trying to create, and I was able to get it with this. So I have a couple of other moon dust shadows like this from Urban Decay. So I'm gonna pull them out, okay? And we're gonna be testing them out and seeing how they look on the eyes, because the eyeshadow just wasn't hitting for me, and then I put this on and now I'm obsessed with this. But anyway, child, let's go ahead and keep it pushing. Everything that I'm about to be putting on my face, I believe for the most part is new. I just wanted to try out all new stuff today because I feel like I've been kind of in my I've been stuck in specific products that I've been loving, and I just want to switch it up. So first up, we're going in with primers. I'm going to be going in first with this one from Dr. Brandt. This primer has been around for forever, I feel like, but this is the Pore Refiner Primer. It's supposed to minimize the look of pores, absorb oil, and mattify shine, which you guys can see the face is giving very much shiny. So I actually received this in PR, and I was like, oh, I remember having this, but I don't remember what I felt about it. So I just wanted to pull it out and try it out again and just see what I think about it, see how it wears on the skin, see if it controls my oil throughout the day. You guys know, all the things. And most of the shine that was on my face was from my moisturizer earlier. I had a slight reaction on my face. I'm not really sure what it was from, but I've been using a lot of just hydrating and recovery products to try and you know, help that to go down, because listen, I don't have time right now for my skin to not be cooperating with me. We got stuff to do, okay? We have things to do. So okay, so this is how the skin is looking after applying that primer. I feel like it definitely mattified the skin for sure, and it blurred slightly, but not enough for me. You guys know I like super blurred face. So I'm gonna go in with this primer now from KVD Beauty. This is also a pore refining primer, but I feel like this one is just specifically for smoothing the skin. So I wanted to try this out and see. Okay, so this actually reminds me of, this actually reminds me of my Cali Ray So Blown primer, which you guys know I love. Even the way that it smells, this reminds me a lot of that. And it's definitely smoothing out the face. And it kind of has a cooling feeling to it, which it actually feels really nice on my face right now. So, oh yeah, I like this. I actually like this a lot. And I'm almost done with my Cali Ray primer, so I'll probably go ahead and pull this one out instead of buying a new one, so that I can go ahead and use up the products that I have. Okay, so we're gonna I'm gonna have to let you guys know after I wear this throughout the day and see what it's giving, and also see how applying other products on top of it, how that looks. But initial application, I really like this. I like this one as well. But for blurring specifically, this reminds me a lot of my Cali Ray one that I love. So next up is foundation, and today we're going to be using this from Patrick Ta. This is the Cream Foundation and Finishing Powder Duo. I have mine in the shade Tan 1. So let's see, how do you open this? Oh, okay. So this is what it looks like on the inside. So you have a cream product right here and then a powder. The powder, I'm not gonna lie, it gives me a little bit of pause because I think the cream will match well, but the powder looks pretty light. But we're gonna try it out. I've actually had this for a minute, and I just, like I said, I've had my products that I've just been enjoying, and I just haven't reached for this, but we're gonna use it today. So I'm gonna get a clean brush because I don't want anything mixing in with this. And we're just gonna go in. I'm using this brush from Sigma. It's like an angled little kabuki. And we're gonna go ahead and pop this on the face. Okay, so right off the bat, the coverage is giving. Now I do think the brush I'm using probably also plays a part, because this is a pretty densely packed kabuki brush, so it's really packing and pressing the product onto my face, and it's not really moving it around a lot. But wow, and y'all saw my face before. This looks so good. I can't even tell you guys how many products I have in my collection that I just have had sitting, this being one of them. And because I just have so many, I'm buying new things, I'm receiving things, which of course I'm super grateful for, But I think what ends up happening is like I'm constantly trying to use things up and like waiting to open new things until I've used other things up, that stuff like this gets overlooked. Because this right here, oh, this is a gem. Let me know. I'm not gonna do a wear test today, but definitely let me know if you guys want to see like a full wear test on this foundation, because wow, this is gorgeous. Look at the skin. Get into it. Okay, so that really just melted right into my face and set right down to a powder so beautifully. I'm gonna go over it with my beauty sponge just to soak up any excess product that may be sitting on the skin, which is not really soaking up very much. But man, I'm impressed. This looks so good. I don't know how y'all are gonna vote down below in the comments, but I may just go ahead and do a full wear test on this because I wanna know. Like, I wanna know. Okay, so next up is concealer. And actually, before I go in with the new concealer that I'm gonna use, I'm going to cancel out the darkness that I have underneath my eyes really quick. For that, I'm actually going to be using this little putty color correcting eye brightener. Not from Sephora, but I have been loving this from e.l.f. I'll have it linked for you guys down below. But I'm going to use this just to cancel out the dark circles that I have underneath my eyes, because we want a nice bright under eye. And your girl has been working, okay? We have been working and I am tired. I haven't even had my coffee. I literally just got up, washed my face, brushed my teeth, and came in here and started filming because I wanted to make sure I got this done so I could get it edited and hopefully upload it for you guys today. But yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and cancel out that darkness. I'm also gonna bring it around my mouth because I do have some darkness in that area, and you guys see how that just literally lifted the face. And baby, she's affordable. So I know there's a lot of color correcting products like this, but this one gets the job done. Okay, so now that we got that done, let's go in with concealer. So today I'm actually going to be using this one from Anastasia. This is the Magic Touch Concealer, and I have mine in the shade number 10. So that is what that looks like. And listen, I'm going to get my nails done today. I know y'all probably don't care, but just for anybody who may feel a way about my nails, okay, they're going to be done today. But we're going in with this concealer. This is another product that I got a while ago and I've had for a minute, and I just have never used it. So we're gonna test it out today and see if she is worth the coin. So we're gonna pop that on. Okay, right off the bat, I feel like it's gonna be pretty full coverage because this, she's kind of thick. Not super thick, but enough that I feel like it's probably gonna be full coverage, which I'm not mad at. You guys know I love a good full coverage concealer. Okay, so I wanted to go in with this little set from Danessa Myricks, it's the blush, but I feel like all the cool tone, like fall vibe situation that we have going on the eyes is not, this blush is not gonna complement that. So I'm gonna hold off on that, and I'm gonna go in with this one instead. This is the Yummy Skin Blurring Balm Blush, and this one is in the shade Jubilee. So while the concealer is kind of, you know, marinating, I'm gonna go in with this, and I'm also gonna use this brush from LYS. This is actually a foundation brush, but I've been using it for blush. And we're just gonna pop this on the cheeks. Also, I just realized I probably should have done, I have a cream bronzer to try, and I probably should have done that first, but it's okay. We're just gonna pop this on, and then we'll just do the bronzer right underneath and blend them together. Okay, so that is gorgeous. I'm gonna go ahead and blend out my concealer because I don't know, I've never used this before, and I don't want it to dry down too much. So let's go ahead and blend this out. Okay, so this is one side, blend it out. Ooh, The face is coming together, baby. Okay, so concealer is on. And before I set that in place, I'm gonna go ahead and do the bronzer. Let me go ahead and pull this back too, because baby, we don't want no harsh lines around the edges. Okay, so for bronzer today, I'm gonna be using this one from Rare Beauty. This is the Warm Wishes Effortless Stick Bronzer. I think I'm showing you guys the other language. So can you guys even see? It's kind of blown out. Let's just go ahead and open it and I'll show you guys. So I got mine in the shade Always Sunny. This is another product that I feel like has been going viral on TikTok and I've been wanting to try it out. So this is what it looks like, and then you just pop it off and you have the bronzer. I've heard that this blends like a dream effortlessly, so we're gonna see. I'm gonna use a brush though. I'm not gonna apply it straight to the face. This brush is from e.l.f., the contouring brush, and I'm just going to kind of drag it along the bronzer. Not too much, because I don't know. The color looks like it's gonna be gorgeous though. And we're just gonna pop that on. Okay, so I actually feel like I might be okay to just put this straight on the face. This is very much a bronzer, which I have heard people say that about this. Do a little on the side of my nose. Hopefully I'm not gonna regret that. But yeah, I have heard people say that this is very much a bronzer shade. Like it's gonna be very warm, which again, I'm not mad at. Like it claims to be a bronzer and it's giving bronzer. So it kind of has a very like warm undertone to it. It's there, but barely. So I'm probably, when I set this, I'll probably set it, well, no, you can see. You can see it. Can y'all see it? When I set this, I'll probably set it with like another bronzer, but something that leans a little bit cooler just to balance it out. But I will say it is blending out. I mean, you guys see, it's blending out super easily. Like I'm not really having to do too much to get it to blend out. I think on my nose, maybe I should use a smaller brush. Okay, let's use this little brush to blend out the nose. I mean, look at that. I literally barely did any strokes on my nose and it just blended right out. Oh, the nose. Listen, we love a good makeup day. And this, especially for me to be trying all new products, it is coming right together. I love. Also, I think this bronzer would be perfect if you are like a beginner at makeup or if you're a beginner at cream contouring or like cream bronzing, because it really just, like, where did she go? Where did it go? But meanwhile, my face is snatched. We love that. Okay, so we got all the creams on the face. Now let's start setting with powders. I'm gonna set with my Huda Beauty powder. This one is in the shade Banana Bread. I know I've shown you guys this a couple of times. It's not new. I don't have any new setting powders, and we have a lot of newness on the face, okay? So we're gonna lock it in with something we can trust, and that's gonna be Huda Beauty. So I'm gonna blend out my concealer and go ahead and set it down. And then also while that's setting, I'm gonna go ahead and do my brows off camera. I don't have anything new, so I'm gonna do that and then I'll be right back. Okay, so brows are on, so let's go ahead and finish up setting the face. So like I mentioned to you guys earlier, this foundation situation has a cream and a powder. So I'm gonna go ahead and try setting my face with the powder. Like I said, it is, yeah, see, it's really light. I don't know. Maybe it's supposed to be like a finishing powder. Okay, it's not really showing, like it's not changing the color of the foundation. So let's see up here. Yeah, I think this is kind of like, it's a powder, but it's more of like a finishing powder, like something that's meant to be just lightly dusted over the face to set everything. Because as you can see, it's not, well, I don't know. Is it changing it? I don't know. I feel like in person, it's not, but I don't know. I don't know. Let me get back to you on that. I think just to be on the safe side, because I can't really tell. I feel like it might have changed it a little bit. I'm gonna go in with a little bit of my Fenty foundation powder because I'm not trying to be out here looking ghostly. So I'm just gonna add just a little bit of this, mostly in the places that I didn't apply concealer, so like along the perimeter of the face, just to make sure that we're blending into our neck. Okay, so for bronzer today, I'm going in with my tried and true Old Faithful Fenty Beauty. This is in the shade Caramel Cutie, and as you can see, she is very much well loved. So I'm gonna use this to set down the cream. And I'm also kind of using this just to like bring some color back into my face, because I feel like once you start adding like baking powders and concealer and all of that, I feel like the contours of your face get a little bit lost. So I'm just using this to kind of bring that back. Okay, and then for blush, I don't have anything new as far as like a powder blush to set the face. I want to try out the duos from Patrick Ta that has like the cream and the powder. Let me know down below if you tried those, what you think. But today, I'm just going to use this one from Too Faced. You guys know I have been loving these. This is the Cloud Crush Blush in Velvet Crush. And then for highlighter today, I'm going in with this one from LYS. This is their Aim High Press Highlighting Powder in the shade Genuine, which is like a rose gold. Okay, so I also went ahead and finished up my lower lash line. I just did a little bit of the black right up against the lashes and blended it out with some of the shades that we used in the crease. And for my inner corner, I mixed those two lightest shades, these two right here that we used on the lid, and used that to brighten up the inner corner. So the face, listen, nobody's gonna be able to tell me nothing today, because one thing I did was that. Oh, also in my waterline, I felt like I needed to open up my eyes a little bit. So I went in with this eyeliner from Patrick Ta. This is the Precision Gel Liner in Cream, just to kind of like open my eyes up some, because I felt like with all the sultriness we have going on the lid, it was closing off my eyes. So let's go ahead and finish setting the face. I feel like this video is gonna be super long, but it really was giving sit down and play in makeup today, because that's exactly what we did. So the first thing I'm gonna do is just melt all of these powders and just everything on the face all together. For that, I'm gonna be using the Too Faced Hangover 3-in-1 Replenishing Setting Spray. You can actually use this to prime your face as well, but I like to use it just to melt and set everything together. And before that dries down completely, I want to brighten up the face just a little bit. So I'm gonna go in with this powder from Huda Beauty. This is the Easy Bake and Snatch, and I have mine in the shade Blondie. And I'm just going to use this with a beauty sponge to brighten up my highlighted areas. So the only thing we have left now is the lips, and I think I want to try out this little set that I showed you guys in my haul from Tower 28. I really want to try out the gingerbread shade, which is very warm. So I'm not sure how that's gonna look with what we have going on, but we're gonna try it out, and if it doesn't come out good, then we'll just change it. So first I'm gonna go in with my lip liners. I'm gonna be using ColourPop BFF3 with a little bit of the Makeup Forever Limitless Brown. And then I'm just gonna go in and top that off with the gloss. Okay, so this is how it looks. It's definitely a very warm lip, but I'm not mad at it. Ooh, she's cute. So I'm gonna go ahead and brush my hair down and get myself together a little bit, and I'll be back to give you my final thoughts on the face. All right, y'all, so I am back. I realized when I got up that I actually forgot to set my face at the end. So I did that off camera using the One Size setting spray, but get into the material. The face is eating. I'm definitely gonna be doing this look again. I have a couple holiday parties actually coming up in December, and you will most definitely be seeing this eyeshadow face, the whole situation again, because this, wow. I don't know if y'all can tell, but I am very much feeling myself with this face. This is my first time in a minute doing a full face of pretty much all new products, from primer to foundation to concealer. Most times I don't do that just because you never know if it doesn't work out. It's hard to kind of pinpoint which product was the issue, but girl, I mean, the face is eating. Clearly, I need to do more of these types of videos or just more of these types of looks and try out more products that I have in my collection, because these products would have still been sitting in a drawer somewhere had I not had a reason for this video to go pull out all new products in every single category where I had a new product. So I am loving the way that my face came out. I think it looks so good. There was not any product that I tried that I did not like, and I still have so many more new products to try for you guys. So if you enjoyed this video, definitely be sure to give it a thumbs up. I will, of course, like I said, have all of the products that I use in today's video linked for you down below. Let me know what you want to see next in the comments. And if you have not already and you made it all the way to the end of this video, baby, subscribe. It's completely free, and it will, of course, make sure that you don't miss out on any future videos from me. So thank you guys so much again for watching, and I'll see you very soon in my next one.